Alright, so in this video we're going to go from this to this. Okay, so in this video I'll be installing a car rear view camera. This is going to be a part of a greater set of videos that will include installing a new head unit, this, and a USB data port for the new head unit. Alright, so unbox this little dude real quick and let's go through it. Okay, so essentially what we got here is the camera itself right here, power cord for the camera, and then the video / a power trigger for the camera. Okay, so what I will do is this will be mounted to the rear license plate, and then I'll have to run the cables rather, right here. Oh, so now it doesn't work. Okay, so the power will plug into here, and then of course the black wire will be ground, and then the red wire will be teamed up with the red wire on the video cable on one end, like so, and then that will have to plug into the reverse lights. So I'll show you how to do that here in a minute, and then this of course will go up to the head unit itself, plug into the head unit, and then this will go into, there should be a wire on the head unit labeled reverse lights, and you plug into that too. So what happened is when you put your vehicle in reverse, that will apply power to the camera through this wire right here. That'll turn the camera on, and this right here will trigger the head unit that, hey, the camera's on, flip over to the camera, and then the camera will turn on. Okay? That looks good. Should work fine, right? No, of course not. Obviously the cable's long enough, so now I'm going to go ahead and start the wiring process. Okay, so I'm going to mount the camera. Physically mount it first. Okay, so next I'm going to put these two wires together, solder them together, and have a pigtail coming out to make it a little easier to attach to the reverse. So now I'm going to remove the tail light assembly, brake light assembly, and tap into the backup light wires, and also use this area to run the wiring into my truck. I'm going to use the little grommet right there where the brake wires come through, and just go ahead and pass the video cable through here as well. So here I am plugging in the power right here, and a V. Hit that all. The wire that goes from the camera, and it's got this little plug on it right here, and that goes to the video cable and also to the power. Power, of course, I've got wired to the backup lights, and there's a ground that goes off of it as well. And I just simply attached it right here to the bumper bolt. Okay, so next I'll have to find out which one's the positive on the backup light. Okay, with emergency brakes set, wheels chocked, all that good stuff. Put it reverse. Set the meter to 20 volts. Go from this contact to ground, and you'll see 12 volts on the meter. Just to check the other side, just to show you. The other side of the ground is, of course, 0. So this side right here is positive. Okay, so now as we saw with the meter, the purple and black one is the backup light trigger. So now we'll run the wire up through here. Connected, hopefully. Now I'm just going to do a simple continuity test. Alright, so we should be good. Close all that back up. And next, just run the wire. The drill's a bad idea. Instead, cut the grommet with an X-Acto knife. Just kind of do a little slice in it, and then you can insert the video cable into the grommet very easily from the side, and then replace the grommet. Took the tail light off, connected to the backup light, verified the backup light with a meter, verified that I had continuity after I was done. Now I'm going to start running the wire through to the dashboard. Okay, so I ran the wire through the jack compartment right here, and now I'm just going to try to run it along the edge. Not sure how much of this you'll be able to see, but give it a shot.
I'm not even sure what I did right here. Okay, so I just ran it through right here at the bottom, so I can run along here. So right now would be a good time to test a video camera. If you have an old TV or whatever that takes just video in, I can't think of anything I have that does that. So just going to have to run it on faith. Okay, so I've been pulling the trim up as I go. Little clips to hold them in, so not a big deal. And just kind of running it. Here. By the way, a little plastic clip tool's a handy thing to have for trim tool. Run this down through the channel. Got the wire ran. Just gonna run around over here. By the way, the air suspension switch is right here. So whenever jacking the vehicle, turn that off, and then when you're done, turn it back on. Of course, mine no longer has air suspension. It's got springs. Okay, so put the mat back in it. And now will be the last step. Will be connecting the two wires to the head unit. The video input and the trigger for the backup lights. Okay, nice little hint here. To fish the video wire through, got just some fluorescent trimmer string. Kind of ran it down through here, and now then I'll tape it to this and then pull it back through, and that should get it up to here, and then I can route it over to the radio. There. Put that in. Video out. Rear view camera. So this is pretty well marked right here. Again, this is just going to be a little temporary thing. A lot of little buggers on there. There we go. Get that cover off. Good, I didn't damage that. So just so I can check everything out, I'm going to go ahead and connect temporarily the reverse cable. Again, I'm just doing this temporary. Will certainly be more permanent here in a little bit. Okay, there's that mat.
Cool. Powered up. Let's hit start. And really look. Hey, look at there. The camera works. Sweet. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of the camera installation. As you can see, I also put in a new head unit. Check down the description for a link to the video for the head unit to show more complete details of how the old radio came out and the new one went in. Also down in the details will be a link to the camera that I purchased off of Amazon. Very happy with it. It has very good quality. The camera itself is actually pretty easy to install, other than just the physical running of the wires through there. If you like this video, select a like down there and subscribe if you would. If you didn't like it, well, subscribe to it and who knows, maybe the next one you'll like. Thank you for watching.
That's when you hit the panic button by accident.